Alright. That's fair enough. Alright, so basically, like, I go up like this, and shoot, slow down, just shoot, do that. You know what I'm saying? This is only like my 4th day on tour to mouse, so I'm not the greatest, and this is my first game.
He switched from console to PC, he ain't know how to keybind PC, is at the moment like a PC potato, no offense. Let's talk about that. Alright, let's go ahead and cut that before I get copyright strike. So a ton of my comments in my last 2 videos have been people genuinely wondering how the heck I move when I have my wall keybind set to W on PC. And it's a very good question because most of you aren't trying to be mean, you're just genuinely confused how the heck I'm moving when I have W set as my keybind for my wall. And that's because every PC game currently uses WASD for movement as the default. And it's been embraced by the PC community as the proper keys to use, but as you can see from the title, I personally use ESDF. So first, to start off this video, I'm going to tell you guys why I switched to ESDF, as well as why I think it is superior to WASD. Then from there, I'll go ahead and show you guys every single keybind I have in Fortnite, because I know a lot of you guys are pretty left, so that you're something that I still want to warm my fire button, which is something I don't want to do in the heat of battle, but with something like an AR, it's typically something you pull. I have W, R, and my thumb mouse button. These are when we get into my building materials. So for my wall, I have W, which is infamously what created this video. Then for my floor, I have a thumb mouse button. For my stairs, I have R, and for my roof, I have G. So for my builds, there are 3 pieces that are priority number 1. I have my wall, my floor, and my stairs, which are all really easily accessible buttons. I have W, R, and my thumb mouse button. These are all buttons that are really accessible. Now I do have to take off my movement ability when hitting W or R, but typically you don't need to be moving from left to right when you're in the middle of a build battle. You're typically going pretty much in a straight line, so keeping my finger on the W key and then simply building is all I really need to be able to do. Next up, moving down the list, we have trap. This is something that isn't insanely important, but again, it's something I want to be able to access. In the heat of a battle, if I need to trap someone, I can simply move my pointer finger from F down to C. It's pretty easy to hit, and I can just move around. I want to be able to access. And then, you don't need my thumb mouse button. Priority number 1. Then for my floor, I have a thumb mouse button. Consistency. This is something I hit with my pinky. It's not too easy to hit. Again, it's something that's not priority number 1. This is where I will always keep my heels because I don't need to access them in the heat of a battle. Then we have crouching while building, which is simply the same button as what I use for normal crouching. You want to make sure that that is exactly the same so that you're consistent the entire time. Then we get into my building materials. So for my wall, I have W, which is infamously what created this video. Then for my floor, I have a thumb mouse button. For my stairs, I have R, and for my roof, I have G. So for my builds, there are 3 pieces that are priority number 1. I have my wall, my floor, and my stairs, which are all really easily accessible buttons. I have W, R, and my thumb mouse button. These are all buttons that are really accessible. Now I do have to take off, which are all really easily accessible buttons. I have W, R, and my thumb mouse button. These are all buttons that are really accessible. Now I do have to take off my movement ability when hitting W or R, but typically you don't need to be moving from left to right when you're in the middle of a build battle. You're typically going pretty much in a straight line, so keeping my finger on the W key and then simply building is all I really need to be able to do. Next up, moving down the list, we have trap. This is something that isn't insanely important, but again, it's something I want to be able to access. In the heat of a battle, if I need to trap someone, I can simply move my pointer finger from F down to C. It's pretty easy to hit, and I can just move around, trap, and it's not too difficult. For place building, of course, I have the fire button, which is the left mouse button. For repair and upgrade, I have 3. This is something that is like priority number 3. It's not really high in priority. It's something that I still want to easily be able to access. 3 is pretty easy. 2 is easy as well for rotating. Those aren't insanely important, so I feel comfortable putting them on buttons that I don't really have to access immediately, which are 2 and 3, which a lot of people do use those buttons for stuff like shotgunning and switching between shotgun and SMG, but I personally just find, like I said, Z and Shift to be the better option since I'm utilizing my pinky finger. Moving on from there, we have change building material, which I use my right mouse button. It's really simple. Select a building edit. That's simply what you do when you're in edit mode. You're choosing which squares to choose, so of course you want that to be your fire button. Then we have reset building edit, which is my right mouse button. That's what you do when you really quickly want to reset all the way back to just a simple piece as it originally is intended. So I use my right mouse button, really easy to do. And then we have building edit, which is A, as I mentioned earlier. Probably one of the best things about ESDF is my easy editing. Using the A key, like I said, without ever having to take my fingers off of the movement makes everything just so much more precise, and out editing someone and out playing them in the heat of the battle is really fluid when I never have to move my fingers from the movement buttons. So the rest of this really isn't important. As you can see, I have not bound, then I just have all of my vehicle stuff. My emote is still the B button. My fingers off of the movement and earlier. Probably one of the simple piece as it originally is intended, so I use my right mouse button, really easy to do. And then we have building edit, which is A, as I mentioned earlier. Probably one of the best things about ESDF is my easy editing. Using the A key, like I said, without ever having to take my fingers off of the movement makes everything just so much more precise, and out editing someone and out playing them in the heat of the battle is really fluid when I never have to move my fingers from it. But so the rest of this really isn't important. As you can see, I have not bound, then I just have all of my vehicle stuff. My emote is still the B button, and then down here we have toggle map, which I have as my 1 button. Again, this is like priority 3 or 4. It's something that I really don't need to access in the heat of the battle, but it's something I still want to be able to hit consistently. Same thing for toggle inventory, which I have as tab. This is like priority level 2 or 3. It's not insanely important. I do want to be able to hit it pretty consistently through the game, especially at the beginning when I'm trying to switch things out and switch things around. So it's still an easily accessible button, but it's not the most important and the best overall option. So there you have it. There is every single keybind. If you want to know my settings, I'll show you those as well. I'm not going to go over them. For my DPI, I run 1100 and 0.1. I don't really have any tips on that. I'm still testing it out and seeing what feels good for me. So I don't have any tips on this. I'll simply scroll through all of this. You guys can pause the video and look at all the ones you want to look at. If there's anything you want to see here, scroll all the way to the bottom real quick. But there we have it. That is all that I have for this video. I hope that it was informative. Thank you guys all so very much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video.
Short and simple, guys. I played PS4 Fortnite for 1 whole year, and I just finished my first week on PC with keyboard and mouse. It's time to compare and see how much I overall improved in the game. You know we ain't doing 5-minute intros around here. So first, let me show you all the skill level I achieved playing PS4 Fortnite for 1 whole year. Now this is the result of playing Fortnite on PS4 for 1 whole year. Let me tell you guys this, alright? This is the best gameplay I ever got. This this is my first and only 20 bomb I ever got on console, and if you want to see my peak performance on PS4, this is it. This is the best it can get. Now, as you can see right now, I had excellent aim, man. I was hitting my shots easily, especially AR shots, and shotgun flicks, no problem. I could do them. I could easily. Now, the one thing that slowed down my progress the whole year was my building and my editing, because my building was actually not that bad. I could defend myself, use some cheeky codes, some floor wrap wall. I could do it. I just couldn't keep up with all the advancements that went on through the season. People got so good at console, I couldn't keep up. These kids nowadays are so technically gifted with these sticks, I couldn't keep up. Even in public lobbies, people would trash on me when it came to building. I mean, now you get people like my boy Chronic Ezzy absolutely destroying people on PC. And I'm here like, I can't even build a double floor ramp wall, man. It's impossible for me. Now, I also didn't play Claw and it never used the scuff controller. Maybe that would have improved it, but it just never felt natural to me. Even after playing for a year, these stick movements didn't feel natural for my thumbs. And besides all of this, I actually was an above average player. I could easily get wins, had excellent aim, and paired with my game sense, I actually was not that bad. But what kept me from achieving greatness on controller was learning those crucial building mechanics. However, I did get a few really nice clips like the ones you're seeing right now, but now this one is actually my favorite of all time. I mean, look at this banger, dude. Now to show you some stats, this is my season 4 when I just started. 15 solo wins, not that bad. Season 5, I actually started to pop off. 82 solo wins, baby, let's go. Season 6, I actually started streaming, so I didn't really care anymore. It wasn't that fun. 12 solo wins. Overall, that's 606 wins and 3.5 kills. Not that bad in my opinion. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. How much have I improved in 1 week of keyboard and mouse? Before I show you that, I must disclaim that prior to these 7 days, I have practiced my 90s for 2 hours in creative, and I would recommend everyone doing the same if you're starting out on PC, because it helped me tremendously. This was the result of that practice. Now without further ado, enjoy my 7-day PC journey. So on day 1, I actually started out by doing 1v1s with my viewers, which I do every Monday and Thursday. And the results of that were basically that I got demolished left, right and center. Now, I wasn't that bad at building thanks to the practice and...
So you've been thinking about making the switch from controller to a keyboard and mouse for Fortnite? Well, brothers and sisters, you have stumbled across the correct video for you. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to get better on keyboard and mouse. This includes building, this includes combat, this includes the switch from controller, keyboard and mouse. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome yourselves back to Twiz Gamers. As always, it's your boy, DJ Lordsy, inside the place, and let's get right into this video.
You got a tree? You got a tree? Fuck!
Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to show 6 relatively new settings that all the pros have been using. You've probably seen Tfue and Mongrel and basically every other pro with new keybinds, higher FPS, and new colorblind modes, and you probably have no idea what the settings they changed are, why they changed them in the first place, or how you can turn them on and use them yourself. That's exactly what I'll be covering in this video, so you guys can be on a level playing field with these top pro players. I'll put some timestamps on the screen now for each setting that I cover in case you've already seen one, but I recommend watching the whole thing through anyways just for the tips and extra insight that I give. So let's jump into it. But in the past month or so, seemingly every pro player has changed their colorblind mode. Why? Well, it's pretty clear to see. Haha, get it? By changing your colorblind mode to Deuteranope and Tritanope, you can actually see into the storm much easier than without any colorblind mode on. With your default settings and no colorblind mode, trying to see and make out objects and people in the zone is difficult. It's not impossible, but compared to having a colorblind mode enabled, it's a night and day difference. Obviously, this is a huge advantage in game, and especially for competitive game modes like Arena and the World Cup. If you played in the World Cup qualifiers or have watched them online, you've probably seen how often games last until the very last circle that shrinks completely. Without a colorblind mode on, you're going to be at a huge disadvantage compared to someone who has the right one enabled. Even in regular public matches, how many times have you fought near the zone or even inside of it if someone's pushing you and holding you there? If you're looking to get that extra advantage, especially in mode, trying to see, I have no idea what the settings they changed are, why they changed them in the first place, or how you can turn them on and use them yourself. That's exactly what I'll be covering in this video, so you guys can be on a level playing field with these top pro players. I'll put some timestamps on the screen now for each setting that I cover in case. Already seen one, but I recommend watching the whole thing through anyways just for the tips and extra insight that I give. So let's jump into it, starting with the first new setting that all the best pro players have recently changed, their colorblind modes. I'm not sure who actually made this particular setting change popular. I think it may have been Mongrel, but in the past month or so, seemingly every pro player has changed their colorblind mode. Why? Well, it's pretty clear to see. Haha, get it? By changing your colorblind mode to Deuteranope and Tritanope, you can actually see into the storm much easier than without any colorblind mode on. With your default settings and no colorblind mode, trying to see and make out objects and people in the zone is difficult. It's not impossible, but compared to having a colorblind mode enabled, it's a night and day difference. Obviously, this is a huge advantage in game, and especially for competitive game modes like Arena and the World Cup. If you played in the World Cup qualifiers or have watched them online, you've probably seen how often games last until the very last circle that shrinks completely. Without a colorblind mode on, you're going to be at a huge disadvantage compared to someone who has the right one enabled. Even in regular public matches, how many times have you fought near the zone or even inside of it if someone's pushing you and holding you there? If you're looking to get that extra advantage, especially if you're trying to qualify for the World Cup, you need to have one of these two colorblind modes on. And before I get one of you guys saying,
"But Jarian, I've seen your streams and your other YouTube videos, and you don't use it."
The only reason that I don't is because a lot of people may think that they look ugly, and I don't want 100 little Timmies spamming my comment section asking me what colorblind mode I use. Plus, anytime I do play the World Cup qualifiers with money on the line, you know for a fact that I have it on. Like I said before though, the two specific colorblind modes that you want to use are Deuteranope and Tritanope. Deuteranope makes the greens and blues much darker, as well as the purples and pink, as you can see from the guns here. You want to use anything above 5 for the most advantage on Deuteranope, and as you can see, it's much easier to see into the storm now. Everything is much clearer and more distinct in the zone when compared to the default settings with no colorblind mode. Mongrel uses Deuteranope 9, so almost maxed out. The only downside is it's a lot harder to see at night, as most of the colors are more washed out and darker. That's why a lot of pros are using the other colorblind mode that makes it much easier to see into the storm, Tritanope. Tritanope makes your blues and purples much lighter and your greens darker, so not only do you get the advantage of seeing into the storm, but your game doesn't look as ugly as it does with Deuteranope. Comparing Tritanope, which makes the storm much brighter and clearer, to non-colorblind modes, and you can see this really is an advantage. Obviously, it's preference, but Tfue, Dubs, and a bunch of other top pro players and streamers have opted into using Tritanope 10 instead of Deuteranope. In the end, as long as you're using Deuteranope or Tritanope with a strength above 3 or so, you'll be able to see into the storm much easier. So if you don't already have a colorblind mode turned on, do it right now. The second advanced setting option we'll look at is visual sound effects. This setting is found under the colorblind mode options in the accessibility settings tab. In the past, when you had on visual sound effects, your game would be muted, so there would be no sounds at all. Now you can use visual sound effects and have normal sounds on, so in theory, this should be an advantage. When someone shoots near you, there will be these big red effects that appear on your screen in the direction of where the shot came from, with a little gunfire icon in the middle of it. Footsteps have a white effect that comes up in the direction they're walking, along with a little footstep icon. There's also a greenish blue effect that comes up when there's a baller nearby, and then a big gold effect that signals the direction of where a chest is with a small chest icon. This is one of the main advantages I see with having visual sound effects on, especially if you're landing at a place like Mega Mall or Neo Tilted or one of the new areas. Chests are hard enough to locate and find by just sound alone already, so this could really help in those newly built areas on the map where you have no idea where the chests are and the chest sounds don't help. For just general gameplay, I think it can be useful. There were a lot of times in Tilted where I wouldn't hear anyone, but then a footstep icon would come up, which is pretty helpful. While visual sound effects won't help you with vertical audio, because in all honesty, nothing will with how bad it is, I do think in those mid and end game fights where there's so much shooting and noises going off every second, it can be useful to locate someone who's actually close to you and trying to replace a wall. There's that one clip from Ghost Bizzle during ESL where he's spraying an AR and the sound is so bad that he doesn't hear someone pickaxing a fully built metal wall behind him. This would have really helped Bizzle there, and is one of the reasons some people are using it. Because you can now use it with normal sound on, you won't be at a disadvantage in terms of sound. You just get those extra visual cues of footsteps and other sounds you may not be able to distinctly hear. There are two big problems with visual sound effects though. First, it can kind of be annoying to see all those different effects constantly pop up on your screen. Endgames in World Cup and arena matches are already chaotic enough, so having extra stuff all over the place can definitely mess you up. The second and biggest problem is that it can severely hurt your FPS, especially when it's most useful.
Fact, some of your favorite foods stain teeth. Unlike ordinary whitening toothpaste, Colgate Optic White has hydrogen peroxide that goes below the tooth's surface. For a smile, it's 4 shades visibly whiter. Colgate Optic White, whitening that works.
Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to talk about my keybind philosophy for Fortnite and optimal keybinds to become the best player you possibly can. This video will go pretty in depth, so I'll leave some timestamps in the comments and on the screen now for each subsection that I cover. You guys seem to really like the keyboard overlay from my 90s video, so I'll put it on your screen for this video as well. I'll start off with a little preface and introduction to why having optimal keybinds is so important. So when I say optimal keybinds, I mean the best keybinds for you specifically. There's no set of best keybinds that anyone should use, and that's simply just because everyone is different. Some people have shorter fingers than others, some people tilt their keyboards or play with their keyboards not on their desk, like Daquan. But my point is that you can't just go and copy your favorite streamer's keybinds, because there's a really good chance that it won't be comfortable or optimal for you. After reading some of the comments on my other videos, there's likely a decent amount of you with suboptimal keybinds, or people transitioning to PC and looking for better keybinds. There's even some of you who are good players and fast builders who have decent keybinds but can still benefit from optimizing them. You likely fall into one of these 3 categories if you started playing early on in the game, like before or during Season 3. A great example of this was Cypher PK, who switched his keybinds after playing for 10 months, even though he had the most solo wins in North America at the time. This is his reasoning for it.
And then the biggest issue as well was when I went to go put down floors. I had floors on my number 2 key. And the problem with putting a keybind on your number 2 key is a lot of the times you reach over with your middle finger to press 2, but you also use your middle finger to move forward.
So Cypher's main problem was that he was not comfortable with pressing his wall bind, which was 2, with his ring finger, while holding down W with his middle finger. This was a huge problem for him, as he couldn't do a simple ramp rush with walls without letting go of W and jumping forward. This happened because when he first started playing in Season 1, nobody was ramp pushing or could foresee the building meta that would come to be in later seasons. But where he did screw up was waiting so long to actually change them, because by the time he did, people were starting to do 90s and more advanced builds. So I urge you all to be open to optimizing your keybinds and being open to changing them, because the longer you wait, the more you will fall behind and regress instead of improving as a player. So now we'll get into the tips and tricks. The first thing you should do right now is see what keys are comfortable for you. See how far your fingers can reach without coming off W and make a mental list of that in your head. Personally, I could hit most keys surrounding WASD except for Z and G, which for most people are pretty easy to hit, so I know that I shouldn't bind anything on these keys. But when I first switched over from console, G was bound to edit by default, so I knew I had to change that. After you do that, go into playgrounds or creative and do some simple ramp rushes or advanced builds and play around with all your current keybinds like you would in a game. Pay attention to any uncomfortable keybinds or keystroke sequences that you use, and lastly see how important the gameplay is that uses these keystrokes. So this could be anything from building sequences to just running and swapping weapons, and to even just crouching and uncrouching quickly. This will be important as we dive into each subsection of keybinds, starting first with optimal building binds. Your build binds are by far the most important keybinds you have, as building is easily the most important aspect of Fortnite now. My recommendation has and always will be to have each of the 3 major build binds, which are your wall, floor, and stairs, on different fingers. So I do this, and this means my wall is on my Q, which I press with my ring finger, my F is my floors, which I press with my index finger, and my stairs are my bottom mouse button, which I press with my thumb. You should be allocating your builds to your index finger, ring finger, and your 2 thumbs. And you can add some things to your pinky, but it will likely only be 1 or 2. Your cone is still equally important, but it doesn't need to be on its own finger, so I have mine on X, which is also pressed with my index finger. The reason that this is the most optimal is because you will always be faster pressing your builds with 3 different fingers than using the same finger to press 3 keys one after another. Think about your keybind sequence when doing 90s or protected ramp rushes. If you're pressing 2 build binds with the same finger, wouldn't it be easier and faster if you were using a different finger for each keybind? And the answer is yes, even if it's only slightly. In Fortnite, every second counts to win a build battle and get high ground or protect yourself if you get shot at. When Tfue changed his keybinds over the summer, he believed in the same philosophy and put each bind on a different finger. He still uses these keybinds and uses C for walls, which he hits with his thumb, E for floor, which he hits with his index, and Q for stairs, which he hits with his ring finger. And Tfue also took it a step further and put his cone on his mouse, which he hits with his other thumb. Using a different finger for each build is by far the most optimal you can get, but of course that doesn't mean that you can't be just as fast with numerous binds in the same finger, and this is shown by someone like Mongrel, who still has all of his keybinds on his mouse. Also, you can still achieve optimal keybinds by having them all on your keyboard, which is what Tfue does, so don't feel forced to use your mouse keybinds, but if you have them, I definitely suggest using them. Some specific keybinds I suggest are Q, E, F, R, C, and Shift, and your mouse buttons, as these are the closest to your strafe keys and the easiest to reach. After those, which are a little further away and harder to hit, are X, G, B, T, left alt, caps lock, and your number keys 1 through 5. But I suggest you save your number keys for your weapon binds, which we will discuss after. The last thing I wanted to touch upon was which finger you should use for some keys, and my suggestion is use whatever is comfortable. I hit C with my index finger, which is weird to many who hit it with their thumb, but I am extremely comfortable with it. Now I'll get into your edit, crouch, and interact keybinds, which are your next most important keybinds after your build binds. You should treat your edit bind somewhat similar to a build bind, and put it somewhere close to your WASD, as you'll find it much easier and more comfortable to make edit plays if you have it on a good keybind. By default, it is on G, but a large majority of pro players use F, and then some other ones to use are C, V, mouse button, and left shift. I used C after originally using Z, and I just really didn't like Z at all. It was pretty hard to hit, so after around 2 weeks of using that, I switched to C and haven't looked back. Crouch is also a pretty interesting keybind. A lot of people who played other FPS games in the past have it bound to left control, so I was never comfortable with hitting left control, so I first started using C, and then when Sprint by default came out, I switched to left shift. And Tfue did the same thing, and I honestly think left shift is one of the best crouch keybinds you can get other than left control. You want to be able to strafe left and right while crouching, so you should be using your pinky or your mouse button, because if you use your ring or index finger, you can't press A or D at the same time. You should also be pretty comfortable with crouch peeking on your crouch keybind, and the fastest way to crouch peek is by hitting crouch and spacebar to uncrouch, and then you can spam that sequence, so if you're not comfortable doing that, you might want to switch it. Your interact keybind isn't as important as the other binds we've discussed, but it's still important in freeing up a good keybind, which is E. A lot of people, if they bind it to another key, will bind it to F, because they're used to that from H1Z1. But if you're truly looking for an optimal keybind for your interact button, I definitely suggest using mouse scroll wheel up and down. This way you can just spam mouse scroll wheel up and down when you're in a 50-50 for a jest. There are many pros who do this or use other mouse buttons, and the reason it's so great is because it frees up E, which is one of the most accessible keybinds of your keyboard. And to wrap up this section, I want to talk a little bit more about Sprint by default. So this is another case where the keybind is extremely accessible and comfortable for most people, and it's set to kind of a non-important function. The key here being left shift and the non-important function being sprinting because of sprint by default. By now, most pros use sprint by default, and there's honestly no reason that you shouldn't as well. You lose no control, and there's no real use of walking in the games. If you're looking to get used to sprint by default on, something I suggest is to unbind it and then not rebind it. So as you get used to not hitting it, you'll still make mistakes sometimes, but because you haven't rebound it yet, you won't get messed up. Then you can introduce whichever function you are rebinding left shift to, whether that be crouching, editing, or your phone keybind. And by that time, you should be used to not hitting it to sprint. Last thing I'll go over are weapon keybinds and some miscellaneous keybinds like traps, inventory, map, and others that I haven't mentioned. So for your weapon binds, I will always suggest to try and use as many number keys as you can reach comfortably. A lot of people don't like using one or two if they just switch over to PC because they don't have any finger dexterity yet, but you will thank me in the long run as your fingers will get used to it, reaching the number keys unless you literally physically can't reach them. I use one for my pickaxe and then numbers 2 through 5 for my weapons and then 2 for my thin weapon. Most people can reach numbers 1 through 4 even with short fingers, and some other popular keybinds people use are D, X, C, B, and mouse button. If you physically can't reach the number keys, you're going to have to get clever and use some less popular keys for your weapon binds like left alt, caps lock, B, and N. This isn't unseen, and a lot of great players like Nick 830 don't use any number keys, but if you're switching over and you reach them, then I highly suggest you use them for your weapon binds. I have my pickaxe on 1, but many people have it on other keys like C or F for their mouse button, so just try and see which keys you have left over and which you can reach comfortably. The most popular trap keybind I've seen is T, and that's what I use it on, as it isn't too hard to reach and your trap keybind isn't as important as you may think, so it doesn't really need to be that close to WASD. Last are your inventory and map. Most people have inventory on their tab, which is what I have, or I key, and you don't really need that to be near your WASD because you also don't move while it's open. And this is the same for your map keybind, which a majority of people have on M. Overall, these are my recommendations for finding your optimal keybinds. You should start optimizing with your build binds and then go over each of the other binds I talked about in order of importance. This is my philosophy for optimal keybinds, but there will always be cases like Mongrel who build with all mouse buttons, one of the fastest builders in the game. I think that these keybind suggestions will definitely make you a faster builder over time, but don't expect to change your keybinds and become a god overnight. It will take weeks, maybe even months to build back your muscle memory on new keybinds if you switch them or are just starting on PC. And the last recommendation is to get a mouse with at least 2 side buttons. If you have played MOBAs before, you may have a MOBA mouse and can utilize all those extra side buttons for weapon binds and other things, but you definitely want a mouse with at least 2 side buttons to use for some keybinds. If this video helped you guys, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. This video shout out goes to my good buddy Kazaki, who helped me make this video and make numerous videos, and he also used code JarenGrant in Fortnite item shop. We just started streaming on Twitch, and I'll be starting to stream too, so make sure you follow both of our channels, which I'll leave a link to in the description. And that's going to be it for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.
But FaZe Banks has been caught lying, both in his tweets and in his YouTube video about Tfue, who lost over 25,000 subscribers today alone because of all this controversy. Twice, Banks tried to get away with this lie, and now he's caught. Does this change everything else for his side of the story? Or are the rest of the things he is saying still true? Banks just put out this video that you guys might have watched already called Dear Tfue, and the thumbnail looks to be some blurred DMs between him and Tfue, and then a sad face from Banks. Is FaZe Banks just trying to make us all feel sorry for him using this drama to get views? Or does he actually have a good reason to be sad and hurt that somebody he calls his family betrayed him? You might think you know, but wait till you see this. I'm your second favorite PE teacher, Denver. Click like and subscribe right now, and remember to send in those code that Denver Guy YT pictures and videos. And this video's winner is RJ. So RJ, let me know what you want, either an Xbox or PS4 gift card or PayPal. Just let me know and I'll send it over. Glad I can get back to you guys. And remember that code expires every 2 weeks, so get it typed in if it gets reset. Now, 22 seconds into this video, Banks put this caption up on the screen. Like I said, you probably saw it and missed this part. But he says, I recorded this video almost immediately after this issue was made public. I had no clue this was coming. I was blindsided. I was and still am in absolute shock. And then says, these are my raw, uncensored feelings on the matter. First, let's be clear. Feelings don't matter here. Either FaZe owes or stopped Tfue from making a ton of money. We're talking millions. And a one-sided contract and forced illegal drinking and gambling on their property, or Tfue is straight up lying. Feelings don't matter in a legal court case, so be careful when you watch things like Banks' video, because there are some people that have done some very bad things and have bad feelings because of it. I'm not saying Banks is one of them, but just watch out for somebody who's trying to make you feel bad for them and play the victim. Now, did you catch this though? I had no clue this was coming. I was blindsided. That's really strange considering Tfue came to FaZe Clan with this case in, wait for it, September of 2018. And then you tweet out that you had all this dropped on your head without warning, and then it all blindsided you. How can you be blindsided by something that started around 9 months ago? Wait till you see what streamer Devin Nash found here.
I'll tell you right here, we know, we just caught FaZe in their first lie. This is 100% a lie. To have all this dropped on my head without a warning, dude, it says right here that you were served notice as FaZe Clan on September 26th of 2018. You had a letter of this warning a year ago. Right here. On or about September 26th, 2018.
I don't know how you get around this, and how Devin Nash says caught in their first lie. I'm not sure what he means by that, but it seems like he knows of other...
I'm on fucking keyboard right now. Are we with the fucking smoke or what?
That's fucking good, dude.
Yeah, we'll see how I do. There's no fucking aim assist.
Are you on PC?
No, I'm on PlayStation. I just have a keyboard connected. Bro, this is lit. Oh shit. I don't fucking reread yet. Bro, it just says loading content.
No, that's how it said for me too.
Oh, there we go. should be doing something.
Yo, go make a new lobby and I'll join you. Or send me an invite. I'm ready.
Alright. Oh, yeah, I need to put
There we go.
Crouch. It's gonna be... Fuck, I don't have a fucking crouch button. My crouch at 4. Yep. Okay. Alright. I should be fucking great.
Alright. Don't forget your keybind, bro.
Oh, no.
Squad here? 2 squads?
Alright, we'll see how I do. I'm gonna land on the mountain.
2 squads.
Oh shit. Oh my god, I'm about that. So first off, why the fuck is my fucking building consistently open? This is pissing me off. Alright. Shit, dude. Oh, this is fun, Loki. Alright, bro, I didn't say fucking...
Oh my god, bro. Where you at, cuz?
Trying to fucking get weapons. I'm dead. Oh, no way.
Bro, stop fucking around and plug your controller back in.
No, but I'm trying to get used to this shit. Check it. Ready, I'm gonna fucking beam this kid.
Don't forget to get my card.
Oh shit, what's my crouch? Oh yeah, 34.
Oh my god.
Dude, look at this bot.
You are not ready.
Look at this bot.
Oh my god.
Hey, don't be mad at me, Julio. Let's try not to land like somewhere hot, so I can try to fucking at least walk around and get used to fucking walking around and shit.
Oh, that shit. Plug in your fucking controller. You can do that shit tomorrow.
Bro. Alright. I mean it. Fuck. Alright, nigga, I'll plug in my remote, bro. You're the second person to do that to me. Fuck you. You're an asshole.
Fuck that shit, dude. You barely play and you wanna be fucking around.
Right, why the fuck would you want to just sit here and fucking lose? Nah, I feel it. Here, one sec. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
We back. But you know how bullshit to have fucking, what's it called on? Fucking visualize sound effects? Because you can still hear
It's
fucking...
just cheating.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you can still hear the fucking game sound.
I heard you can still hear it, but not precise though. Like you can just hear it.
If that's the case, I'm turning that shit off right the fuck now.
Jesus
Christ. Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
No, don't die.
I'm good.
You can show you this?
Yeah, you can definitely hear the change. It's not as precise. Oh my god! Are you fucking joking?
I got shadow bombs.
Yep, I found them.
I got bandages on them.
I just hopped over his dumb ass. Oh.
Right behind me, dude. They're weak. She's weak though. She's weak over here. They're fighting?
Yeah,
they're fighting over here? I have bandages, bro.
Sounds about decent.
Jeez.
Once I can decide to fucking...
Looting. Just on top of you.
Whoa. This nigga's spooky as fuck.
Bounce out of there, get my tag.
Oh, this nigga's so goofy.
Shadow bomb. Shadow bomb.
Oh, bro. Come on. This is so whack.
It's alright, sorry. One more.
I know, but it's kind of annoying when, you know, I'm shooting at these things in the air and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm down at 25 health. You know, it's just great.
Sure.
Like, dude, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to take this game. Like, they better hope they're putting the fucking pumps back in soon. Real smoke. 'Cause if they don't put them in soon, bro, I'm gonna have to fucking shoot it up.
Yeah, that's what you make a double deagle like duty deagle. You lit.
But where's the fucking hot drop? Well, let's go. It's right here. Bet. Drop.
Where are we going?
Shifty.
Onto this Skylock shit.
But I got lower than everybody going here. I'm just gonna possibly land on this tree. Oh my god, wow, dude, that's great. Love the game, love it. Fucking love it.
What happened, bro?
I fucking, this kid landed at the same chest. Fuck, got an AK. Oh, brother. I'm getting away from him. Like, I don't know how, but I am. Oh, baby, I almost got hit.
On top of you?
Oh, dude, I'm out, bro. Oh, my luck.
Got him?
No.
I got bandages and minis up here.
Yeah. I have a fucking green pistol. Dude, I don't know how I got away from that kid, bro, but all I know is he shot me one time, and then I fucking...
Right.
Huh?
Here. Do you have a weapon or no?
Mm-hmm. I threw it from my mouth a little bit. Always chilling. Lucky kind of sick, but that's fucking nasty. I'd take the AK over the fucking any day. I'll take the AK over the gray AR any day. But the gray AR does not rig at all whatsoever.
You lit that shit, bro.
Alright, let's go. Bandage real quick.
There's in the campfire right here. A bunch of little campfires.
Did you know if you spam your crouch button, you can run fast and fucking not be heard?
They're resin, they're resin.
I got a nade launcher, purple.
Oh my god, she fucking domed me, bro. All the loot's over here, bro. They're all one shot over here. They're coming over here. Who's coming over here? Finish.
I thought you said that spot.
Nice. But she's finishing, bro.
Fuck.
There's a bunch of loot by the campfire, bro. Bunch of loot.
It's fucking build.
Build behind you.
I know. You won't bust down.
She's resin the top.
Where you at, guys?
In that box.
Well, guess what? That's my rift. Oh. No. Ah! No! Come on! Are you fucking serious? Come the fuck on! So fucking... Oh! God, this game's fucking irritating. Like, I can't even stay fucking positive, dude. It's like, every fucking game I join, dude, it's always some bullshit. Like, the other game that I was playing a couple games ago, dude, literally, 2 people left, 18 kill game, kid fucking boxes me in the storm. Like a little bitch. Kobe. Bro, I need to turn my fucking... See, bro, I hate when it picks fucking dog shit spots like this. It's so fucking annoying. I hate going to the outside map. Seriously.
Don't go there.
No, I know, but the thing is, fucking... I want to drop fucking hot and also get good loot. Hello?
Hey, bud.
What's up, guy? Playing Fort with Julio. What's up with you?
You on Fortnite?
Yeah.
I bet. I'm gonna hop on this.
Will it even let you fucking play with me or what? Oh, oh, I got a purple pump. Bye bye. Oh, fuck, move. All right, bro. Sounds good.
There's a guy above you this week.
Ah, goodbye.
Where's that noise?
What noise? I've been to the top. Let's go.
I need help, bro. Oh my fucking god, dude. I can't hear anything. What is that noise?
Is it coming from me?
No. It's like a blue noise.
I gotta grab these mats and I'm going to you.
I can't hear shit in this game, bro. I don't know what's going on.
Wait, is it like literally my voice only but no game sound? No game sound whatsoever?
Nah, you're good, you're good.
No, I'm asking you a question, like, is there no game sound but you can still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened to me a couple games ago. It's just a glitch. Oh my fucking god, dude.
Dynamite in that bitch.
Oh, I gotta just fucking go get your card.
Yeah. Seven, 6. You hear that noise? That noise.
No.
You hear that?
Come on. Let's go! Let's go!
There's no fucking way you got it.
I fucking got that shit.
What is that noise? You hear that shit?
I don't hear nothing. I don't even know what you're talking about.
That's so weird. Open that door. That's the bitch that killed me.
Oh my god, of course I'm shot in my back. Can you believe I just got that? Alright.
To reboot at Shifty, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I was planning. Oh, fuck.
Oh, this nigga's there.
You live here? Nothing.
There's a supply drop in Shifty.
Yeah. No, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
You can go for the reboot.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just in here. I'm just trying not to get fucking sniped.
You're good. There's nobody in Shifty, I think. There's nobody in Shifty. Oh, behind you, fuck.
The whole team just pulled up.
Full squad. You took too long.
Come on, brother. I could have had a clear shot on someone's dome. Sit in one spot. Dare you.
Taking that shield. The other niggas.
Oh, I see you now.
Of course that missed.
Damn, bro, they all got snipers or
Oh
what?
my god.
Alright, let me play this inside the house. Come on, brother. Oh shit. Come on. Fuck! Dude, I swear to fucking God, bro. I can't do nothing for none of my fucking teammates. Not a goddamn thing. Every single fucking game, a full team fucking pushes me. Every fucking time. I'm so fucking done, dude. What? I've already eaten. I've already eaten.
You good?
I'm good. Oh my fucking god, dude. You won't believe it. Purple Schmump!
I got a launch pattern.
I'm gonna go down divot. Get looted. If you tell me no one looted fucking Shifty either, or not Shifty, Salty,
No way.
I've no clue. Still a slight possibility. Nope, untouched.
That's crazy.
Alright, let's go fucking... Let's rift. Alright, I'll grab these down.
Where we going?
Let's go fucking... Just look for people. I don't even care.
Where?
Find people. I don't even care, honestly. I just want to fight. Guaranteed they all want 50. Yep. I know Loot Lake. They're here for sure, 100% in the back.
Cloud Clasher. Done with the laser?
Dude, can I build something other than fucking... Oh my god! I'm gonna fucking break this goddamn game! This is fucking ridiculous, dude! Yeah, that's literally what my build does to me. I love it, dude. I fucking love it, dude. Look, oh, I want to fight. I want to fight, dude. And then when I fucking go to fight, don't even get to shoot a shot yet, and I'm already fucking dead.
I got you, bro. They're fighting another team.
I'm so fucking sick and tired of this game. Like, why did they have to bring this fucking dog shit pumps in? Seriously.
Making it.
You got it. Just hold. Just hold. Oh my fucking goodness, dude. Oh my god.
They would have been good if I had. I would have got you earlier, man. Fuck.
Pat Chris was trying to hop in, but me and him got in an argument yesterday, and I fucking blocked him. For some reason, like, Fortnite's just being whack and won't let us add each other back. I'm like, wow.
That's crazy. Oh, a llama.
Finally let us back now, finally. Goddamn.
Is that a solo? Knew it. Oh my fucking god. Here's one kill, dude. One kill. One kill. One kill. One kill.
I'm so annoyed with this game, dude.
Well, at least that was better than going up spawn.
Right. Dude, you see what I mean though? But like, this game cucks me every chance it fucking gets. Like, I'm like, alright, come on, let's find people. I push. Next thing you know, I get shot down. And then I'm fucking dead. Like, I don't even get a chance to fucking shoot at anybody. I'm like, goodness, you know? I'm fucking sick and tired of this game. Just fucking continuously, like, picking on me.
What?
Said I'm tired of this game continuously picking on me.
Fuck me.
Put it in my ass, daddy!
I got some fire.
Yeah, same, dude.
Let me see it.
Yeah, I'll shoot you a pic.
Look at that shit, man. Some Blue City titties.
Hey, walk in.
say come in, not walk in. Fucking scrub. Start with them again.
The match is starting right now, bro. Fucking Alright, yeah, hit me up in the morning. Nigga, I'll be awake. I'll be awake.
Where you going, legit? Tilted?
No, I'm going Pleasant.
Fuck, nigga. Guess I'm flying over there.
Nah, see, this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna die, we're gonna have to wait for this nigga to revive us. And this nigga's all the way Lazy Lagoon.
There's 3 ballers already in the fucking thing, I'm dead. Oh shit. Babe, grab the weed and start loading balls, please.
Oh my god! I'm backing the fuck out, bro. I'm tired of dying on the rip.
The bong's right here, friend.
Friend.
Oh shit. Pocket. I'm about to die right now, Cordell. I'm about to run up to these niggas with a pickaxe. That's all I got.
I'm not even worried about that. I'm worried about the fact that I keep fucking dying off the rip every game I join. Literally. You can ask Julio. Every game I've joined, I've died off the rip. Thinking about just fucking putting on my goddamn fucking keyboard. I might as well.
I'm dead. Are you gonna smoke?
Yeah, I was paying attention to what you were
Hey, tell her to watch who she snaps the fuck at.
Yeah, you better watch who the fuck you snap the fuck at.
You better shut the fuck up, and whoever said it can shut the fuck up too.
Cordell said it.
Shut the fuck up. Mind his own.
He said he'll hang you from a tree.
I call him a snitch.
Before she calls what?
If she calls you a snitch, because when I was
oh yeah, because you're
I was
harassing me.
pissing you off.
Oh, you're gonna stretch out my shirt.
Let me see your nipple. Think this color is dope, Cordo?
Dude, that's just lit, bro. I've seen all of those, like every single one of them, bro. And I think that one was like the best out of all of them. Cause the red one I didn't like all that much, but the gold one, that looks nice.
My show's coming on.
You have 19 hours. Load some balls.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you.
Dude, is there a third plugin for a USB on my PlayStation, bro?
Yes, there is.
There is, but I'm gonna fucking shit myself. Cause that means I can switch to fucking PlayStation and a computer at the same time.
Sucks. My phone keeps doing anything where it doesn't work. Sounds good, huh? Blue City Titties.
But fuck. There's not a third one, god damn it.
It's a brand new dispensary. So they just opened up, so they have no labeling. But he told Gary the percentage. I wasn't in there. Gary told me it was like 23% or like 26, some shit like that. That's crazy for I got 15. $35 half. We're going to Mega Mall, guys. Hello?
Yeah, let's go.
Well, what I had planned didn't work.
What the fuck? You can land on those things?
On what?
All these little floating drones? That's lit. No gun, that's even better. Launch pad. Oh, dude, still no gun, that's better. Still no gun, bro. What the fuck is your problem, bro? You fucking fucked with my mic.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did. Yeah. Huh? What about it? Oh, so there's doors over there? Can we go take them? Okay, babe, go out there. I'm right in the middle of a game. I'll go take them if there's some out there. I'll push you.
What are you gonna do, drag them?
Yeah?
Got hella niggas on me, bro.
Oh, there's a nigga on me, I hear him. He's fat as fuck. Fuck, it's okay, I want to spectate Cordell anyway.
I got you, bro.
What camo is that, Cord?
The white one?
Yeah, diamonds or what?
Nah.
What?
Like that?
Cordell, right by you.
Whoa. Well, I thought that was, bro. You got me, bro. What the fuck? Bro, I thought that was, but...
Bro, this nigga's reviving his teammates, bro. At the bus.
You said where?
At the bus.
Nigga, there ain't nobody at the bus. I fucking... Oh my god, man! Dude, this is so bullshit.
Fucking shield, man. Everybody has fucking shield, man.
We're friends. Cause you're my girlfriend. Idiot.
Nigga, tell Cassie I don't think there's been one conflict that me and you haven't fucking got over.
Bro, Cordell, tell Cassie that I'm gonna have 2 girlfriends and she's gonna be one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Huh, Cassie?
That's how it works.
Hey, I'm gonna have 2 girlfriends with you.
You're not.
Yes, I am.
And I already told you, if you have 2 girlfriends, I'm not gonna be one of them.
Yes, you are.
How do you know he
Can't
doesn't
tell
have?
me no.
How does she know that you don't have some right now?
I know, I already do have a different one.
She's gonna start crying. Don't make her cry.
Come on, Cassie. Let me stroke your arm.
You're making me drop
Alright,
weed, nigga.
Pay $35 for that.
Hey, so that headset.
Yeah, it was $9 on Wish.
What kind? Is it like over the ears or like what is it?
It's like mine, kind of.
Really?
Yeah.
Lit. Bro, if it's like
box
yours
is
kind
behind
of,
you,
and you can turn up the game sound as loud as you fucking can turn up yours, like that shit.
I don't know.
Great.
I've never had it. Sorry.
Dude, I got on keyboard, bro, and I just realized how fucking garbage I am, dude. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, how do niggas aim with this shit?
Alright, bro, can we start doing hot jobs? Can we actually, like, play the game? Paradise?
Stop, nigga, you just said stop doing hot jobs.
No, because you guys are getting bopped everywhere.
I'm getting bopped because of some bullshit, bro. Like, shit, let me clip that fucking shit that I just hit last game. Cause there's a kid on top of that fucking thing on Mega. And fucking, he came and I seen him, bro, and I just pulled out my pistol and tapped him one time in the head, bro. And he fucking got knocked. Yoink. Bro, watch, this kid's gonna have a fucking cool.
Oh shit, I didn't even know we were dropping. I was fucking busy before I was sending him a picture. He died off the road, backing out.
No, I'm just gonna plug my fucking keyboard and fucking shit back in because realistically, I might as well. Fucking playing literally the same fucking way. I can't even hit a goddamn fucking bullet. Nah, go ahead and play this out. Try to get my reboot.
Fucking bots.
Shitters. Huh? What'd you say? Better fucking not. Bro. Jared, I'm gonna fucking hurt you.
Did everybody just back out?
No, I didn't. Just, he backed out though, that's alright. Can you hear me? Julio.
But yeah.
Oh, okay, for sure. Making sure you could hear me. I'm still in your match. You can get my reboot. Nigga plays couple games and then hops off every fucking time. The thing gets mad when I don't play with him sometimes. Or not. There'll be times like where like I'll forget to invite him and I'll start up into the match. And then he'll get mad. Let me know when you're getting it. Are you dropping bodies right now? what? I'd like to know why. I can't even use it. Mm.